Hey, what's up guys? Chris here, and there's Esther right there on the home screen. Yesterday we did our pulls for Esther, and we ended up in a pretty interesting position, which there's probably a lot of people kind of in this same situation, where we are currently 4 pulls away from the select global summon ticket, which means we would be 8,000 Vizor away from getting a select global unit, which we would select Ibarra with, which we don't have Ibarra. And thank you to everybody in the comment section below for providing your input and thoughts on this. I gave it the night to think about what we should be doing here, and we're going to pull on Celeste. So we're going to do that in this video, but I want to talk through a little bit that process of how I decided to do that. Celeste and Astoria, they're still going to be very, very, very good units. Do I think Esther is going to dumpster them? Yes, she is going to dumpster them, but our lightning element will be strong enough with Cloud, Esther, and Charlotte. So I think what I'm going to do, after I kind of plotted everything out, and this is why our monthly planning guides, when we look ahead to the stuff that's coming out in JP, this is why these are so important. We looked at our amount of Vizor that we have, and I said, okay, if we go after Celeste, if we get her early, we can do everything we want. If we get her early, we can do these other 4 pulls on Ibarra's vision card, grab Ibarra, we can probably do all of it. I want to throw this out here too. Ibarra is going to be a slow build for me. She will not be... I will not be spending Vizor to build her. That's a slow build. Just her vision card would cost Vizor after we pulled her using the select ticket. But if we do get out of Celeste early enough, there's actually a chance we could get Celeste and Astraeus and Ibarra and her vision card. All of that, all because I'm not interested in Persona 5 at all. I'm not pulling in Persona 5. There's really nothing coming out pretty much all summer that I'm planning on pulling on, basically up until Sodali comes out. And even I'm not really sure whether I'm going to pull for him or not, because we have More the Merrier in Global, who is kind of a replacement. You don't have to run Sodali for Wind in Global. So that's kind of everything that went into that. So we're going to make sure our water element is strong. One of the things people said is it really depends on your vision cards. My water vision cards are ready. I think I have most of them favorited here, but we're ready with water. So this is Zazan's card. We have the Moore card. We have a couple other cards at 99 that are ready to go. This is the only one that's not quite there, which is a pretty important one for water, but it's getting there. It's close enough that by the time Astoria comes out, I think I would have this card maxed. So our water vision cards look good. Our lightning vision cards look good, except for Ibarra's card. I have all the cards maxed out except for Ibarra and Europa, which I'm not running Europa anyway. So that's everything that went into that. Something else I wanted to mention real quick is I wanted to give props to Gumi real quick, and I kind of want to do a longer video on this, but this global festival has been great. I love the fact that you can summon on basically the Esther banner. You can summon on any of those vision card banners, and all of those coins, they go into the same pity pool. This is something they should have been doing a long time ago. This is something like Final Fantasy VI. If you summon on Terra's banner and Celeste's banner separately, they are in different pools. If I go down here, right, you have summon medals A, summon medals B. I hate this. I hope in the future we see more of this, where it's just one single pool and then you get to pity the unit you want. So props to Gumi for this system they set up here. You get a little less shards on the front end, but there's a lot more choice in the player's hands, like the choice that I'm facing, and a lot of you that I saw in the comment section are facing as well, on whether to pursue further into these banners in order to get things that you want. I love these select tickets. This is something they should do more of. All right, one more thing that before we go jumping into these Celeste pulls, I just wanted to point out, I dropped Esther into, after seeing her kit, I dropped her into the builder here on warthevisionscalc.com. And the one thing I wanted to point out here, let me zoom in so you can actually see this, but 72 defense. Just on like a base build with Esther, not doing anything special. Really, the only thing we did special was put the Golem Vision or Golem Esper on her. You can see she's just running her vision cards, Survival Vest, which is just a high defense piece of cloth, and then you run her with her 2 defense passives. She has 72 defense. Not only that, but she also has an attack ability that increases her defense by 20. She has a physical barrier that's a 3 times 50% physical barrier. She also has a reaction ability that decreases physical damage by 45%. I'm really looking forward to building her because I think she's really going to be a lot stronger of a physical tank than we're expecting her to be. I actually am, my inclination right now would be that a 120 Esther built this way could actually stand up to like Noctis and Oberon, and that really the only thing she'll have to worry about in terms of damage to her will be things like Luel and Kilthay, which not a lot of people are running. Luel, actually a lot of people who are Earth mains probably have Luel, but this means that you'll probably see Luel get mixed in a lot of these teams to counter lightning a little bit more. It's just one of those things that I think will happen as Esther becomes more popular in these lightning teams. Luel will get a little bit more use, which is really cool. She's a really good unit that because of Global having Zaz on, she gets a little less use, but Esther will bring her right back out. All right, let's get back into War of the Visions. Let's start on the pulls. Okay, we're back on the summon screen, and there is one more factor that we took into account when we were kind of figuring out what we wanted to do. 19 days, so we have 3 weeks to decide on this Esther Ibarra thing as well. So as we get closer to Astrius, you can make that decision. So again, you don't have to pull the unit right away. You have time to decide. Whereas with Final Fantasy VI, we've already waited, we've already been patient. We only have 5 days to decide. So the sooner we're able to pull Celeste, the sooner we can start grabbing up her shards and like things like the Whimsy Shop and everything. So that's another thing that factored in, guys. You don't always have to pull the unit right away. Make sure that you're patient with that as well. We're going to start on the 9-step for Celeste. What would really be great, and I believe Terra is also on this, that would be like the ultimate bonus if we got Terra on these pulls. Because my fire is basically Terra short of being relevant, but I'm not building towards fire. That would just be a great bonus. So we're starting here. Celeste, come to us. She is probably my second favorite unit from Final Fantasy VI. So really made that decision. We're going to go for her. She's Frederica Light, but she's from Final Fantasy VI. So we're starting off with a rainbow right off the bat. So here we go. First pull for Celeste. It couldn't be. I was just talking about Luel. Her ears were burning. We were just talking about her. She said, okay, I'll drop in. We'll do continue summoning. That did not work for Esther. It did not work for Esther, so you have to change up the timing a little bit. Okay, here we go. No Balo. Upgrade. 2 rainbows in a row. Let's go. Dang it. Diaper Luartha has been cursing me in these pulls. Okay, here we go. Next step, step 3, free step. Oh, one of the other things I wanted to mention too, 3 rainbows in a row. Let's go. Is that those 2 vision cards, the lightning vision card that I'm planning on pulling on, and then Sodali's vision card, I'm hoping they do have like a 2,000 paid step up, because that would really help me in that Vizor department. I do still have a couple thousand left, or not left, but a couple thousand from having to add some Vizor for more the merrier. Okay, here we go. Third pull, free pull. I'm still building Oberon. That's great. Dang it. This is a lot. The pulls are going good so far. I'm not going to say they aren't, but we're after one thing here. After step 6 is when we stop doing the continue summoning. Ooh, Brown Book. We got a rainbow on Brown Book last time, so we're going to have to click through this. All right, nothing doing there. Do we get an upgrade? No upgrade this time. Okay. 4 pulls in on step up. Step 6. Here we go. Continue summoning. We use this button until step 6. Superstitions. I'm like a hockey player right now. Upgrade. Dang it. Clicking through again. All right, all the way to the end here. No upgrade. Fina, I actually don't have. That might give me enough shards right there. I was super short, like just short of 120er. Okay, so last continue summoning push here. This is the last time we use this button. Then we let it breathe. So again, if we don't get out super early here with Celeste, then what we're gonna do, let me click through this real quick. Okay, to pick up that thought, if we don't get Celeste here in the next few pulls, probably, what we're gonna do is take those medals that I was showing us earlier in the shop, and instead of grabbing that ticket, what I'm actually gonna do is just use those towards getting 100 shards for Esther. And the reason why is we don't need a Bara. Her vision card would be super nice, but we don't need her, so that would save us like 10,000 Vizor of shards instead of grabbing that select ticket. This is a brown book. That ain't good. All right, do we get an upgrade? It started so well, 3 rainbows at the beginning. No upgrade. 3 rainbows on the first 3 pulls. Luel, Oberon. The game's telling me to build Earth, I guess. Zazan, Luel, Oberon. Here we go. Nope. No continue summoning. Not anymore. Not anymore. Come on, Celeste. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No upgrade. Step 9. Here we go. Here we go. There's all the blossoms. We need the blossoms anyway. Last one. We'll do it. Brown book. Of course, Balo. Okay, so we're at 900. Okay, so that's the full 9 step up. There she is. There she blows. Okay, so we need to do more summons on the actual Celeste banner. Again, if they had shared these coins between the Terra and Celeste banners, we could just go summon on the Terra 9 step too. So hopefully in the future they do something like that. But no, they didn't do it this time. So we're hoping to get one of these top 2. If I got Terra, that would be really interesting. I don't know if I would stop. Yuck. Should we skip? I'm skipping it. Yeah. Okay, so we're at 10. We can go 20,000 more. It's, again, hasn't... It started out really good, but it's gone ice cold. No. Click through it. Okay, here we go. Upgrade. Could it be? Could it be? I did this to myself. Damn it, Luel. Stop it. Next summon. Oh, gosh. So last time we got Luel, it was followed up by a brown book that turned into a rainbow. So let's see that happen again. Come on. Naya, Liarte, Liarte. Naya. Liarte. We have 3 Nayas. 3 Liartes. There's no way this upgrades. There's no way. Yeah. There's no way. It would be really good to get her right here. This is the one right here. You know they put it in the coding, right? That's in the coding of the game. If you just click back and forth between the buttons, it changes your luck. You see that? Rainbow. Triple rainbow. You just got to click around a little bit. Gumi loves their clicks. You give them their clicks, they give you your rainbows. Let's go. Big time pull here. We got 2 more chances. Dang it. Diaper Luartha. Really, if we get a triple rainbow pull, and none of the 3 of them are Final Fantasy VI units. Really? Really? It worked last time. Maybe it's rainbows per click. Oh, what'd I just click on? Oh, good. It's all superstition, guys. It's all in good fun, too. The bottom line is, we will get Celeste. We know she's coming home. I better check what pull I'm on after this. We'll go upgrade. We've had a lot of these golds upgrading. It wasn't going to happen. So we are 9 plus 5 in. We're 14 pulls in. Can't work twice, right? We need to let it breathe again. We need to go back to the main summon menu. You know what? I haven't seen it upgrade on this in a long time. On the dang it. So we're 6 in. We're at 1,500 coins now. Again, pulling her before we have to pity her would be great, because then we could use those on the shards. Gumi. Oh, I shouldn't. I didn't click enough. I shouldn't have called out Hiroki, because I'm pretty sure he put a hex on my account. All right, let's see an upgrade. Oh, I hate seeing that. Naya is now my bad luck charm, I think. Come on! We've been so patient. We have been so patient. Laswell, Luartha, Luel. What is going on? Laswell, Luartha, Luel are the major trolls right now. Okay, I need to check how many medals we have. 4 more summons, and then we're full pity on Celeste. That's okay. That's okay. Is it optimal? No, it is not ideal. But we planned for this. Brown book. Yeah, no. Okay. We are 8. We have 3 more pulls, guys. 3 more pulls. Click around a little bit. Let's give me some clicks. Unfortunately, I can't blame cabbage anymore. So the plan now, this has cost us enough. It doesn't really matter if we pull her now. So the plan would be, I will not be pitting Ibarra. I'll probably just use those medals in the shop to grab 100 shards for Esther. We don't have to have Ibarra or her card. Ibarra would have been slow build anyway, so she would have been guild barracks, slow build. I would have had her in 8 months, 10 months. So we're just going to ignore Ibarra for now. We're going to get Celeste. We're going to get Astoria. That's what we're going for. The other good news is the best part about Ibarra's card is the AoE resistance on that card. It does have 35% dex. I think the crit rate on Esther in Cloud will be high enough that you don't have to worry too much about that dex bonus. To pick up that thought, I do have the Death Machine Vision card and Esper. Sorry, Vision card. I do have the Death Machine Vision card, which can replace that AoE since it's a general card. Again, those general cards are so great. So we're 10 in. This is it. Last summon. Can you imagine? I can. Is it realistic? It's not. This is the pity pool. But if we get her here, that's a lot of shards. Nope. We got Elda instead. Well, it wasn't an L. All right, guys. Well, it was an L. We got a big time L. Laswell, Luel, Luartha, all of them trolled us into pitying Celeste. So now the plan is we build right back up. We get Astrius for 42,000. And that's pretty much it. We're going to ignore Ibarra. So in this shop right here, instead of now doing the 8,000 for this and the card, we're just going to grab the 100 Esther shards. Okay. And then I can use the remaining shards here to grab this so that I can save some Visuor on this side too as well. Because all of this is staying in the account. This is going to be here for Astrius when he comes around. I guess we'll show the end of the video. I guess I have to claim these. We'll show the Celeste walk up as if you guys haven't already seen it. Actually, you don't see the walk up claiming from the shop, do you? You don't. But there she is, guys. So, always plan for bad luck on your account. This was obviously not great. We had to go pity Celeste, but we thought through this plan. We have a plan. We're still going to have Celeste. an asterisk. This just means that we don't get to have our gravy and eat it too. That's the phrase, isn't it? If we don't get to have Obara and Esther. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on all the stuff that we talked about, your approach. For those of you who got stuck in the same spot that I did, how are you doing? Are you going to go after a bar and a card? Are you going to just try and save some Vizor and grab the shards like I'm going to end up doing here? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking with me till the end of the video. We will catch you next time.